In this video, we break down two incredible women's 4x100m relays that define speed and dominance on different stages. From Jamaica's record-breaking young stars at CARIFTA to the intense battle at the Commonwealth Games, you'll see how technique, pressure, and raw talent collide in sprinting's most explosive event.
No Carrica Hill at the CARIFTA Games.
The team allotment, 80 athletes. The Jamaican team, 78. So 2 additional spaces might have been used to put Carrica Hill on the spot somewhere.
So Caitlin Bob on the opening leg for Bermuda. Serena Cole will start for the Jamaicans, like she did at the World Under-20 Championships in Nairobi last year. The Jamaicans are confident. The British Virgin Islands, they will go in lane number 5. Trinidad and Tobago in lane 4. They have the outstanding Shaniqua Bascom in their lineup. Barbados, lane number 3, looking to produce a spectacular performance here as well. The Turks and Caicos Islands in lane number 2. And on the inside in lane number 1, Guadeloupe. Are we about to witness something special in Kingston? 2002 Hubert Lawrence. The World Under-20 Championships was held in Kingston. The Jamaica team, Karen Stewart, Sharon Simpson, Anisha McLaughlin, Simone Facey, 43-40 on that night. That stood as the Jamaican junior record until last year. Are these girls about to deliver something even more spectacular on home soil? Jamaica in lane 5.
Set.
Up they go. Serena Cole places out on the block for the Jamaicans. Already closes down on Bermuda. The Jamaicans are flying with Tia Clayton, the 100 champion. The World Under-20 champion destroys the field on the back stretch. She will hand over to Brianna Lyston. Lyston running a super curve for the Jamaicans. The rest of the field out of shot. Can they execute the final change? Tia Clayton has the baton, and she is surging down the home stretch. The world record is under threat. Tia Clayton is flying, and Jamaica will break the world record. 42.59. Tia Clayton with the anchor leg performance. We expected it, but they have delivered in the most spectacular fashion.
Stunning. Expected this world record in the juniors later this season. This team running together for the first time. Lyston slotted in the 3rd leg where Carrica ran in the world champs last year. The baton passing, the second change, the last change, beautiful.
Well, from an English fan's point of view, more of the same. Women's 4x100m final. And the reigning champions, England, will start in lane number 5. And they'll start 1 lane inside the Jamaican team that they beat on the Gold Coast by 6/100ths of a second 4 years ago. Keep an eye on that Games record, 41.83, set by Jamaica back in Glasgow in 2014. And that super world record by the Americans, way under that 41-second barrier. One of those tough nuts to crack in terms of world records. And Amusan is in. Toby Amusan, the world record holder in the 100-meter hurdles, a new Commonwealth champion, is starting off on the first leg for the Nigerian team. There's a Jamaican team. Kemba Nelson, experienced on the first leg. Jamaica won silver at the World Championships behind the USA. It was Nelson on the first leg. Natalia White will be on second. Ramona Birchall will be on third. And then a certain 5-time Olympic gold medalist and 2-time Commonwealth champion, Elaine Thompson-Herah, has been drafted in. And she has a chance to win 3 gold medals here at the Commonwealth Games. It has been done a couple of times before. Debbie Ferguson did it back in Manchester in 2002. And talking about experience, saw a quick shot there of Asher Phillip, who'll start off the England team. Emalia Lancico will go down the back straight. Justin Boyfriend, OJ Edeburan bring the England men's team home. Bianca Williams there will go round the top bend. And Daryl Nita has been brought in for Ashley Nelson on the last leg. That's a good team for England, who qualified second fastest for this final. So Tomi Amusam will have the responsibility. They were the fastest qualifiers, the Nigerians. There's Favour Ofili, herself having a good Commonwealth Games here. She'll go down the back. The crowd absolutely buzzing, Steph, from that win for England. And now we're going back again onto the track for the English team to try and do it again. But we've just seen some of the athletes in the teams here. It's a tough ask, especially when you're bringing in Thompson-Herah.
Well, it's interesting. I love it when you get to the final and they, as you say, they bring in their heavy hitters. And so no matter what we saw in the heats, we don't actually know what's going to happen in the final.
And as we've just seen, you've got to get the batter. Anang. India will start in lane number 7. Really are having a great Commonwealth Games. That triple jump goal by Paul just a few moments ago. Chand Das Nanda Yaraji. And then there'll be a roar for Jamaica in 6. Their nation holds the Games record. Silver in 2018 behind England. Kemba Nelson is ready. Lane 5, the team from England. Second fastest in qualifying, Asher Phillips in that World Championship squad just a few weeks ago, leading them off. Nigeria in lane number 4, bronze in 2018. Amusam Ofili, the first 2 legs for them. In lane number 3 will be Ghana, the 6th fastest to qualify for this final. Boake, Ali, Oka and Hoare running for them. And there's your lineup for Trinidad and Tobago in lane 2. Inside 43.5 seconds to qualify, St. Fort, Ayi, Prito and Bertrand. So, a super men's 4x100 metre relay. And now our final action. Can England defend the title they won in 2018? Beating Jamaica by 6/100ths of a second on that occasion. I remember long jumper Lorraine Ugan bringing the baton home for the English side. Trinidad and Tobago in 2, Ghana in 3, Nigeria in 4, England in 5, Jamaica in 6, India in 7, Australia in 8 and Scotland in 9. Set. The women's sprint relay final. It's a clean start as well. Amuzan getting out nicely in lane number 4 as expected. India going well in lane number 7, Australia in lane number 8 too. This is good running by Nigeria in lane number 4. All look pretty safe on the changeovers. Imani Lancico flying down the back straight, as is Favour Ofili of Nigeria. Second changeover, hands held high. Australia on the outside in lane 8 going well. Nigeria though flying round with Chukwuma on the 3rd leg. Hands back for the Nigerians. A roar from her teammates. Nigeria going to take this one. England with Daryl Nita in second.
The women's 4x100 meters relay has always been one of the purest expressions of speed, precision, and national pride in athletics. But when comparing Jamaica's electrifying performance at the CARIFTA Games with the high-stakes showdown at the Commonwealth Games, we witness 2 very different yet equally fascinating dimensions of sprint dominance. At the CARIFTA Games, Jamaica's young quartet of Serena Cole, Tia Clayton, Brianna Lyston, and Tia Clayton delivered a performance that felt less like a race and more like a statement about the future of sprinting. From the very first leg, Serena Cole exploded out of the blocks, immediately putting pressure on the field. Her acceleration created a gap that allowed Jamaica to control the race early, but it was the second leg where things truly escalated. Tia Clayton, already a World U20 champion, took the baton and completely dismantled the competition on the backstretch. Her raw speed and composure turned a small advantage into total dominance. By the time Brianna Lyston received the baton, the rest of the field was already struggling to stay relevant. Lyston's curve running was smooth and efficient, maintaining momentum while executing a flawless baton exchange. Then came the anchor, Tia Clayton. With the world record within reach, she attacked the final straight with unmatched aggression and confidence. Her stride was powerful, controlled, and relentless. As she crossed the finish line in 42.59 seconds, it wasn't just a victory, it was a world record and a clear signal that Jamaica's next generation was ready to take over global sprinting. In contrast, the Commonwealth Games final presented a completely different kind of battle. Here, the stakes were higher, the pressure more intense, and the competition far more balanced. England, the defending champions, entered the race with confidence after narrowly defeating Jamaica in the previous edition. Lined up side by side, Jamaica and England carried the weight of rivalry, while Nigeria, the fastest team in the heats, added another layer of unpredictability. Unlike the CARIFTA race, where Jamaica dominated from the start, the Commonwealth final was defined by tension and marginal gains. Every baton exchange became critical. Teams were not just running for speed, but for perfection under pressure. A slight hesitation, a minor misalignment in the exchange zone. These were the details that could decide the outcome. Athletes like Kemba Nelson and Elaine Thompson-Herah brought experience and world-class pedigree to the Jamaican lineup. Their presence added a different dynamic compared to the youthful energy seen at CARIFTA. This was not about potential, it was about execution at the highest level. What makes this comparison so compelling is the contrast in identity. At CARIFTA, Jamaica represented the future, fearless, explosive, and almost untouchable. Their dominance came from raw talent combined with surprisingly polished execution for such a young team. The race felt one-sided, a showcase of what is coming next. At the Commonwealth Games, however, Jamaica faced resistance. The race was not handed to them. They had to fight for every meter. England's confidence, Nigeria's speed, and the overall depth of competition transformed the event into a tactical battle rather than a display of outright superiority. Yet, despite these differences, one common thread connects both performances: Jamaica's sprinting system. Whether it's emerging talents like the Clayton twins or established stars like Thompson-Herah, the structure behind Jamaican athletics continues to produce athletes capable of dominating at any level. Ultimately, these two races highlight the full spectrum of sprinting excellence. One shows the rise of a new generation, breaking records and redefining limits. The other captures the intensity of elite competition, where even the smallest detail can separate victory from defeat. Together, they tell a powerful story, not just about winning, but about sustaining greatness across generations.